Welcome guys to another video. I know I haven't posted in a while, but hey, I haven't posted Team Fortress 2 in a while. And by a while, I mean I haven't ever posted Team Fortress 2 on YouTube. You guys can probably hear me placing down that aluminum can of Mountain Dew. That's a nice benefit of having a father that has the same taste in soda as you do. Very nice.
No.
Oh, right, my bad energy loadout. Gotta switch to defense.
I can't even hear you.
Oh man.
Does anybody have an escape panic?
There we go. Honestly, people try to describe, and I don't really think people try to describe NG with a one-liner. I have the exact words for you on what NG is.
Building a sentry.
He's just a redneck Einstein,
I respect
alright?
that, soldier, for even trying.
Now, fun fact, 90% of rednecks are from Texas. And rednecks are people who like doing things on their own, you know? NG is someone who builds these buildings on his own, and no other class has the ability to help him out. Other than, if you consider pyro, like, I'm saying building them. Helping out with sustaining them is a different thing. Because, you know, you've got people who are, you've got people who are trying to help you sustain that building by, acknowledging that you exist in the first place.
Dispenser going up.
Because, you know, being a person who's on Steam without spending $5 for online privileges,
Oh no, the engineer's
I don't
dead.
really get to type in chat, and I don't get to
Oh,
use
shit.
voice chat. Oh, sick. Nice. Me and a spy working together. You never see it. You never see an NG and a freaking spy working together. But hey, also accidentally pressed that 5. Oh, G5 specifically. I have a Logitech keyboard and it has the G5 key right next to the control key, which is what I use to crouch. But yeah, so that sapper just wound down it just made my sentry go from level 3 to level 2 in like 2 seconds. Now I'd say that's probably one of the only benefits of the red tape recorder for the spy. But yeah, basically, I kind of gravitated to the engineer because the idea of just building a sentry and then like letting that thing fight for you, it's pretty cool.
Appreciate it.
Plus the fact that you can, oh, I got a different guy. Gonna try to surprise him.
Bro, just stab
Oh,
him already.
never mind. He surprised me. Hey.
Jesus.
He wasn't
Trying
our
to lure him
spy.
out.
Was he?
Oh man, wait, what? Spy.
Oh shit! You're on fire!
I also
Holy
love the
shit!
confidence of this guy's character.
He
Like,
died.
Valve
Cal is
designs
people don't admit it.
all of their
He has
characters
several friends he always goes with.
completely correctly. I mean, other than Spy, if anything, a Frenchman is not gonna be.
Get that motherfucker!
Dirty little fuck, Jesus.
Where is he? Where is he?
I got him.
What? Now wait a minute here. I'm just gonna make a slight change. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Sick. Okay.
Oh shit!
You guys
How long
might
has he just been
shame me
standing there for?
using the Jag, but honestly,
Building a sentry.
I just wanted to play a bit more offensive. Because I love the Jag for how fast you can build the buildings, And I'm all about getting that fast defense up. Plus, you can switch from the jag back to a regular wrench when you need to. Well, not a regular wrench, but maybe something else. I don't know.
Because I felt him.
You know, occasionally you use the regular wrench, mainly because.
Yeah, it looks bad out there. You sure you can do it?
The regular wrench. There's so many other options.
Yeah, let's go.
There's only about 4 other options. What I'm trying to say is that usually people use something other than the regular wrench. Mostly because they see more capability in the other wrenches. But in my opinion, the default wrench is something where you basically just have to.
Hey, he's
I mean,
trying
it's-
to win.
Crit. I
The
love
stock
crits, they're
wrench
so
isn't
fair
bad.
mods.
Plus, it's really good for defense. I mean, if you're going for offense, you'd probably
Wipe that
pick
demo off the
the
planet.
Wrangler or the
instantly.
Jag if you still want the Jag if you still want a level 3 sentry, and the Gunslinger if you think that you need to do things yourself. Now the shotgun that you use is completely
Better.
depending on what team you're on, the state of the game,
By
and
exactly 1 HP.
what style you want to
Now
play.
41.
All loadouts depend on what style you want to play. If you want to play defensively, you probably want to keep using wrenches other than the Gunslinger. Average Team Fortress 2 experience. But yeah, now I do get a bit too used to the Rescue Ranger and how it kind of works. Basically, Rescue Ranger lets you heal your sentry from a distance and also, you know, pick it up from a distance. So if I had the Rescue Ranger right now, I could pick this up. But only because I have more than or equal to 100 metal. So, let's say I have, like, under 100 metal, I couldn't pick that sentry up from a long distance. But when I have 200 metal, it'll leave me 100 metal and some change. That change being some ammo to also hit people with. So, you can do a pretty good amount of damage. The problem is that the the Rescue Ranger uses projectiles.
Teleporter going up.
Now, for any of you who don't know how Engineer really works in Team Fortress 2, or if you're a newbie and you want a few tips on Engineer, I'd say first of all, space your buildings apart. This makes it so it's less easy for explosive classes to destroy
I
your
remember I was
buildings,
playing
and
PS4
I mean
one
while
time,
you're
and
there.
the Fortnite servers went down.
It
And
makes
this
it
one
harder
guy
for when
randomly
you're
decided
there.
to broadcast. It got like 44, like, it was like 4.6 million views or some shit. Started at 44,000 and then jumped to like 4.6 in an instant. It was ridiculous.
Actually, just what's the guy right now? And speak once again, please. Yeah, so it looks like we got 2 spies, a pyro, 2 scouts, 3 snipers, 2 soldiers, and a demo man. I'm not sure if that demo man is a demo knight or a regular demo man. Me personally, I kinda just I play demo knight sometimes. Usually at the end of my Team Fortress 2 sessions, I'll play demo knight, mostly because I'm getting a bit tired of being bullied by all these other classes.
Banned.
So I want to have my revenge by taking a sword through a man's chest.
Did we just steal their intel?
Holy crap, we did!
Nice.
I'm gonna keep this So the thing that's great about this sentry spot, I'm gonna point out a few things to you beginners. Number one,
Success. We have secured the enemy intelligence.
basically, this thing protects that angle.
Good job, Spy.
So it protects that angle, and it also protects this area a bit here. Mostly the part where they have to go through here and then to there, and they meet my sentry. Another thing is just trying to prepare a push in there. Now, if I see that they're trying to prepare a push, or they're getting pretty confident that they can, you know, after dying enough times, they'll get it. Basically. It protects this area here, a bit of that area there. Now, of course, I could
Wait, we don't
always
have a
just
heavy.
move it. Oh my gosh.
There's a heavy in the sewers.
Now, that is on my part.
I lied, he's in the base!
I was
He's dead!
concentrating a bit too much on teaching you guys how to do, like, how this protects many angles. But what the fuck?
Hello?
So I could always place it right here, so that way it gets all angles easily. And I can still walk through here. Now, something to be aware of as an engineer is that when you build something, I mean, unless you want to jump over it, which you would actually have to do space and then your crouch button, so then you can get on top of it and then get over it. I don't like to do that every time, so I'd rather have a space I can walk through. But at least you can walk through other engineers' buildings. So as I was explaining here, I can put it here so that way it defends pretty much all angles. There's like a little sliver from here to about this sentry. That little triangle I've just marked out there, that's where it can't defend. It may try to defend there, but the barrel will most likely clip into this wall, and then it won't hit them. Instead, it will be wasting ammo. Now, it also defends this area extremely well. I think this guy's a noob spy.
So are you.
Oh, damn! Another thing I like about the Rescue Ranger is that it will pin people to a wall if you happen to hit them. If you do a final hit on them with your Rescue Ranger, you will pin them to whatever wall they were up against. And it doesn't even have to, they don't even have to be up against a wall. You can just, you know, let's say guy's over here, and right here. I shoot him, and that is the final shot, and he dies to it. This little projectile here will take him and pin him to wherever that thing lands.
A medic would never dare touch this ground.
I could probably pin that guy to the top there if I wanted to. The projectile actually travels quite far. Like, let's say I do this. Lands right on there. I don't even care if the guy died. Oh, and also, you can sentry jump. I'm using a few unlockables here, like the Rescue Ranger, the Wrangler, the Sentry Gun. But a key thing to remember is that you have to wait for these unlocks, and it's going to take a bit of patience. So you can sentry jump. I'm going to show you here. So the way you rocket jump is
it's Swordman.
left click, crouch, and jump. At the same
This
time,
bitch.
with NG, you hold your wrangle,
Kick him,
you hold
kick
your
him.
wrangler, look at the ground, and then
Kick it.
do the same
Kick it.
thing, but instead of left click, it's
Kick
right
it.
click. If you didn't know, the way to shoot rockets with your
Oh,
wrangled
F1.
sentry is right click. And you might have to do a bit of predicting with the rockets. Because honestly, your sentry doesn't aim rockets perfectly, and as an NG main, you probably don't either. I want a main soldier, and I'm a
No, I
little bit
need the
good at
help.
aiming
I have
projectiles.
full rage
There's a
meters.
problem,
and let's go
though.
push with me.
I like NG better because he shoots 4 rockets at a time. NG is the better soldier, alright? Fight me. So... Man, I should get this teleporter entrance up and running already. Now, as soon as I step away from my sentry base, it's probably gonna get pushed. Because they know I'm not there to heal my sentry, and they can just use like a cheap angle.
Yep.
Eh, whatever.
Bot. The bot. F1.
What's about?
No, I'm real.
Sorry, just their in-game voice is distracting me. But anyway. So I could totally put the sentry at different angles that would assist in different areas. For example, I can prevent them from entering in through here, and I can also prevent them from making a push here. Or easily, like, I can prevent spies from easily disguising, walking up here, undisguising, while I'm over there at my dispenser trying to defend it from a distance with my Frontier Justice. I could probably defend against spies easier that way, and I could also defend against the enemy team in general in an easier way. There's a problem with that though, and that is that I do not have a very good way of getting kills right now. Like, look at this thing. Ever since I rebuilt this, it hasn't gotten any kills. So I have a theory. If I move it over here, let's say if you people waltz in here, they don't know it's there. Maybe they hear the beeping, maybe they know it's there. But for the most part, it might catch them off guard. I'm gonna leave it there for a bit. Now, knowing that the enemy team most likely will walk through there in an attempt to kill anybody that had, you know, plans to go for the intelligence by first killing who was expecting them, they're probably gonna try waltzing in for that, but, oh, nice. See, that's a thing I didn't expect, and I kind of forgot about that. You should never put your dispenser in a spot where you can't see it and your sentry gun. If you can't see your dispenser and your sentry gun, you've spaced them either too far apart or they're behind walls, which is never good when you're trying to defend both.
Packing up.
So you probably want to spread it out a bit. Spread it out to the point where splash damage is not a factor that would matter. And I'd say that this distance, well, it's not really gonna... If a rocket lands here, it's not gonna damage either of them. We want to just make sure that our dispenser is back and our sentry is on a bit of a front line. Middle of the front line, mostly because when you place it on the front line and people are battling, you kind of want to make sure that you don't place it too much on the front line, because that can be a bad thing.
I'm moving this.
Now I'm gonna try and move it here to make people a bit more comfortable. Unfortunately, I cannot move it there, but I can move it here, which is bogus.
Out of my way. Out of my
Please,
way.
Valve. why can't I put it here? Like, I can put it here, but as soon as I, like, I don't know. But yeah, I can do, there we go, now I placed it diagonally by rotating it and placing it in rotation. So I'm gonna try and make it so they see my dispenser and they think my dispenser is out in the open. Now, I am sacrificing defending this place, and I'm hoping that they will gain a bit more confidence getting into this area. Benefit of the scab, your sentries build faster, and therefore you can move them more confidently. They also shoot at a faster rate. With the addition of less damage, which is basic balancing. That's balancing 101 for any gun in a video game. If it has a higher fire rate, it's less damage. If it has a slower fire rate, you usually make that higher damage. In the case of a crossbow, that's a hard case, because it just doesn't.
The enemy intelligence was returned to their base.
I don't know why, but crossbows in video games have been a staple of weakness ever since I can remember. Now I'm seeing that they're mostly moving in through the sewers, so I'm gonna try and... So I know they're gonna try and make a push through the sewers. I already know that, because I can see them moving towards the sewers. Now I'm gonna try, using the advantage of my Jag's fast building, and, you know, just try to annoy them with this. And I'm running out of parts here, so I'm gonna try and move up a bit.
That there wasn't getting any lighter.
I'm gonna try to do a bit of a clutch move here. I heal it to the best I can, but I have 42 parts, so I must go back. Once that sentry starts attacking them, now I am the one carrying the sentry, so he's naturally distracted by me. And I'm going to move it back to the designated area. They're starting the push. They are most certainly starting the push. And now they are starting to succeed in their push. Now I'm in a very high pressure situation because I am a light class. I do not fight soldier well. Mainly because he's getting pocketed by a medic, but for other reasons as well. Even a mini crit did nothing. Now, at least my dispenser isn't gone. At least not yet. People can teleport through there to get there. And I'm glad my other NG is building it in the intel room. If you have two NGs in a capture the flag map, you always want to have one NG in the intel room and one NG in a relative choke point area. Now I'm gonna put my sentry out here, because now that I know they're confident enough to go through here for a push, and they've seen how easily they can destroy my sentry gun out of the building. Currently my sentry is at level 2. Not very good. See, look. Easily destroyed, but that's only because he has a pocket medic. I mean, these guys could have easily destroyed it without a pocket medic. They have more confidence with a pocket medic. It's the fact that they've caught me with my pants down here. They've basically just caught me with my pants down here. Now, if this guy can aim, which I'm predicting he can't. Now, what I don't understand is why they haven't destroyed my dispenser. Because they're gonna walk out of here and meet themselves with a level 2 sentry gun. At least level 2 sentry gun. By the time I'm recording they're gonna meet themselves with the level 2 sentry gun either way. They're gonna try to get the dispenser on their way out. I know this. Now, on second thought, taking your guys' thoughts of, you know, not putting it out there immediately. I mean, they're definitely trying to count our intel now. Because they're getting a bit bored with typical PvP. I mean, every capture the flag server starts out that way, if you're a regular person, and you're not a tryhard. Most people are just trying to have a fight, and then maybe if you see the chance, then you'll go for the intelligence, but really what you're going for most of the time is that sweet kill streak. Especially in casual servers. I'm sure in competitive servers that they aren't going for a fight as much, or kill streak. Whatever it may be that's motivating them more than grabbing the intelligence. I know it was that demonite, but see, that's an effective part of the red tape recorder. There's it just leveled down my level 3 sentry. Like, it just downgraded it to level 2 within like 2 seconds. But I feel like that's the only benefit of the red tape recorder. Honestly, just sap my freaking sentry. It disables it and damages it faster. I freaking knew it. Okay, well now,
Go on, get.
I know to place my sentry in a bit more of a hostile spot. I'm being a bit pushy here, but now I'm not gonna move it more. Engineers about area denial. Not killing the area. Okay? Why are they just... Do they want me to come down here and check?
Moving out.
I'm gonna use the same luring tactic I used before, and honestly, that was a bit of a risky move. And now that I know they're coming in here and just purposely killing themselves, once they see that sentry is gone, it's gonna be a 1v1 between me and them. They're coming through.
Backing up. That there wasn't getting any lighter.
Oh shoot! Okay, that was perfect timing by him, but also extremely annoying
Going up.
since, I knew I could save it, but it just didn't work. Now, a thing with your dispenser, don't abuse the fact that it's a level 3 with a bunch of ammo in stock too much. Don't abuse it too much, okay? You don't want to be standing right by it, because then it's only going to give you plus 25. That's going to be wasting
I'm moving this.
stocked ammo.
That was getting.
Now, the thing you want to do
Backing up.
is make sure that
That there wasn't getting any lighter.
you have... No, this thing, I'm
Moving
trying to make sure that I have walking space and I also have a bit more of a defending area, because before my place would only be able to defend to about here. Now it's going to be able to defend to about there. Sorry, to about this door handle is sort of where its limit is. And past that, it's going to just keep hitting the wall. So, now I'm putting pressure back on this area. And
I'm moving
I'm
this.
going to put pressure back on that area. And then maybe I'll put my sentry over there. It's like right there, I might put it there. It's a pretty good defense point, but I'd actually rather put it back here so that way it can defend all the areas, cause more over there is where they come through the sewers. I'm hearing a lot of combat outside and I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for them to either come or not come. Now, taking into consideration that I haven't gotten many kills with a sentry gun at all, I'm gonna say that they aren't really being all that defensive. They aren't really being all that offensive. Well, they're being a bit of both, but they're being more defensive than offensive, because if they were being more offensive than defensive, then we would probably be able to take their intelligence while they're taking our intelligence, and then it's a stalemate. Which usually ends in a lucky way, or luck favoring one team more than another, is how I describe it. I'll grab that metal pack later. What I need to focus on currently is placing my teleporter down. They know I'm in here probably. Well, they know I'm not there at least. They might not know where I've gone off to, but they've probably figured that I'm replacing the teleporter in there. Now, the reason I'm not too antsy to get my teleporter rebuilt is because I know they're gonna try their damnedest to go back in here for the intel, and the medic's probably just charging up his Uber.
Dispenser down!
There it is. Nice. Now, at least my sentry isn't gone, but as you can see, they've already destroyed my entrance.
That was getting him.
And I'm gonna try going on the aggressive play here. It's unwise considering past experiences, but, sorry, I thought I was rebuilding it like my dispenser. Usually when I lose my dispenser, I lose my sentry too. And usually the dispenser follows after the sentry, or the dispenser doesn't follow at all. That's the best case scenario. Now, when you're upgrading a dispenser that has stock ammo, you're gonna be wasting metal, mostly because you have to be close to a dispenser to upgrade it. And usually, you're left with a dispenser that is needing to restock a bunch.
Teleporter coming right up.
Now, I'm just gonna focus on my teleporter right now, and I'm actually gonna rebuild my sentry in a different spot. No. Yes, you've been spotted.
I'm moving this.
Okay. Just gonna try to do it precisely.
Go on, get it. Moving out.
Damn it, why can't I place it there? I know I can place it there.
Go on, get it.
Close enough. I'd say that's close enough. You can still walk through here, and this thing defends a pretty good area. Okay, they're going through the sewers. That's what I'm concerned about. Now, I am getting better with my Rescue Ranger aim. I'm using the Rescue Ranger right now mostly because I'm trying to defend the intel. And as an NG, you usually don't try to capture the intel. Unless you're being a battle NG. You capture the flag, you're usually being a defensive guy more than a offensive guy. You're a light class, and usually battle NG is hard. Even when you're doing it right. It's hard work. Now, oh, it's an Uber combo. Now that's just cowardly. You're a flog pyro. You do not need. Oh my gosh. This guy left. Hey man, I am glad you got your thing back up, but oh. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Freaking gotta aim this precisely here. Damn.
Dispenser going up.
Well, B. We've got a flog pyro on the other team. I don't remember his name, but I don't care enough about him. I just do, shall we? No way. Okay, all my buildings are there. Yeah, we need to go through a more defensive maneuver. Actually, no. If anything, we need to get him as soon as possible. So I'm gonna do a bit of a risky play here. I'm gonna put the sentry right here. If the flog pyro gets through that, then we've got a problem. That's how I said then we've got a problem. Now if they go through here, they've got a pretty good chance, but I feel like we're defending that part of our base pretty well. It's the sewers I have to worry about, mainly because I can't really defend the sewers well. But at least pyros are really effective there. Now this way I can heal it from a distance. I don't want to be near my sentry gun while the flog pyro is trying to destroy it. That way I can at least finish the flog pyro off, or at least try to. And maybe even save my sentry gun before he destroys it and try to attack him while it's still building. Well, that pyro's having some fun. That was, I just let that whiz by, just freaking zoom. That too. And then I thought that stuck to the arrow. Sentry down. Oh shoot. Yep, there ain't a sentry there anymore. Now, damn! I thought I had him. Oh my gosh. Oh. A medic that heals an NG. That's sick, man. Go, go, go. You're about to get Ubered. Hey!
You're alright, Doc.
Alright, okay. Well, he's at 80. You wanna go for it? I'd be fine with it. I'd be fine with killing people with a jag. Like. So this is not a flog. Where's that flog pyro? Or did he finally revert to his ways? I feel like I pushed it a bit too much.
Backing up.
Nope, incorrect answer. I didn't push it enough. sentry. Never mind, I'm not bringing my sentry. He's bringing his sentry. No! I can't even tell if I could hit. Well, considering we're being a bit pushy here. Time for advanced engineering. Time for advanced engineering. Now, as an engineer, you need to be creative. This is way too creative.
I'm moving this.
Well, I do need to move this dispenser. I also need to get healed, which is something you can't do at the same time. So I'm just gonna move my dispenser to heal my sentry from a distance. And now you might point out that I can't get people under here or over here. One problem: to get over there, I either need to go through the sewer there, or just, you know, go through these exits, which is kind of where I'm killing people. Wait, what? Hey! No! Wait, both? Oh, right, it affects both. Why does it affect both? That means he's in the intelligence room.
We have taken the enemy intelligence.
Well, that's good. Please don't be going through the other entrance. Yes. Okay, you're going through that. Yes. No.
The enemy intelligence.
That's it. Launch me.
We have taken the enemy. We have dropped the
That
enemy
was actually
intelligence.
pretty good. A lot better than I expected. Okay. Now I'm gonna try and shoot myself over there. Okay, never mind. It didn't work too well.
We have
What have you learned? I always win. Gets killed. Oh no, that guy's gonna. Oh no, wait, they switched to heavy just. You know your sentry's a big deal when somebody switches to heavy just to destroy it. Good effort, man. Good effort. I love some cooperative engineering. Love it.
Erecting a dispenser.
Success. We have secured the enemy intelligence.
I really want to use this crit on someone, but I know I can't yet.
Sentry going up.
Now, I know I said not to build clumped together. Just ignore that, because for this setup I need to sentry jump over there, and
We have taken
I'm gonna
the
have my
enemy
dispenser
intelligence.
over here, so it's whatever. Oh, really? Oh, it's animals! You know what? I think I've done a bit of... I've done enough gameplay here. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.